Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video and checking out the channel. As promised, I am doing Pisces mid-month May Celtic Cross reading first. So this is going to be the 10 card Celtic Cross, and it's intended to cover from the 13th of May to the 23rd of May 2018. And this is just a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. And I did your reading late for last week, and I did feel a difficult energy around you. And it wasn't that it was hard, difficult as in bad, but just difficult. And what I did come to find out was that Chiron has now left your sign. It's been in Pisces for quite a while, and it's now moved into Aries. So that transition there of taking us out of asking ourselves the reasons why we do things and start taking action on those things. So the Hangman just appeared there, and there could be possibility that there is a waiting period here, because I also seen the 7 of Pentacles show itself before I started recording. So Pisces, and at the end of this reading I am going to see what Ascendant Master would like to work with you this mid-month, and also a 3 magic oracle message. So continuing using the 3 decks that I've used for the weekly readings last week. So in the first card, Pisces, we do want to see you now at the heart of the matter. So your energy and the heart of the matter. Okay, I don't want to actually flip them over yet. Yeah, I think there is a bit of a waiting period, and there's a bit of confusion around this. So in the second position, we want to see your challenge and obstacles. In the third position, we want to see your conscious goal. In the fourth position, we would like to see the unknown influences. So this is subconsciously or something that you're not aware of. So unknown influences. In the fifth card, we do have the past influences. I always find the past influence cards comes out really quickly, and which is funny. Okay, so now we do have the 4 of Cups that just fell from the deck. So there may be an emotional disconnect, or you're just not happy with what you're being offering when it comes to emotions, your relationships and your romantic life. So in the 6th position, we want to see approaching influences. Now I don't know how long this reading will take. I'm hoping to get it done in less than 30 minutes anyway, but we'll see how it goes. In the 7th position, we want to see inner resources or talents. In the 8th position, how others see you. In the 9th position, we want to see your hopes. Whoa. We want to see the hopes or fears. Just want to move the candle. It's more important that you see the cards And in the 10th position, we want to see the possible outcome, or where you might see or find yourself approaching the 23rd of May 2018. Yeah, I do feel like there might be two options here around something. It could be work, could be relationships, could be house. Yes, so at the bottom of the deck here, Pisces, we do have extremely earth grounded energy within the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is telling us all about and as I said earlier with Chiron and going into Aries, this is now taking action. So this is getting your material world in order, feeling abundant, looking after yourself and your environment, and nurturing yourself first and foremost. The Nine of Pentacles is a woman or a man that is happy to be on their own, in a sense that they know that relationships should add to them and their lives, rather than start sucking the life out of you. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles as the overall underlying energy. Now, hopefully you can see all the cards, and I know that it's a bit difficult to see the underlying energy card, but we know what that is. So here we have you now, and it will be the heart of the matter. So the High Priestess. So here we are coming out in our element, Pisces. The High Priestess is linked to Pisces and Scorpio, but more so Pisces, I think. And this is definitely, I can see straight away, I'm being drawn to the two pillars, and the one representing the number 2, and the polarities here. The difference between our thoughts and taking action on our thoughts is what's coming to mind. And so this is telling us that at the moment we are listening to our intuition, our higher self. We are seeking the guidance from the divine, from where we feel comfortable requesting guidance from our angels and anything like that. Also, this could be representing a situation where you do need to start seeing the truth of a situation and realizing your full power here. Sorry guys, I just paused the video to see if I could fix the camera. So yeah, and also I think there is a new moon in Sagittarius around the 15th of May, so that could be significant here, where you can tap into the moon energies in order to release and old and begin something new. So it's talking about and as well, because I did feel like there may be a waiting period, the High Priestess talks about patience. You may be feeling a little bit hard to communicate how you feel at the moment, and the Cancerian energy will be linked to this strongly as well, but it's all water here, so you might have a Cancer moon or rising, or Cancer could be your sun sign and Pisces could be your moon or rising, or check where where that placement, yeah, find out where Cancer is in your chart. That might give you some additional insight. And this could also be talking about hidden information or secrets that are being kept at the moment. But overall, it's saying that you are evaluating your emotions and listening to your own instincts. So your obstacles or challenges is the Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands, this is the exact energy that I know. I'm not an astrologist, and I do like astrology, and I am learning bits and pieces, watching certain channels and doing readings and realizing more and more how much the influence I definitely feel the planets have. So here we have air. We are moving into Aries has already went into Chiron, so now the challenge is it taking the action. However, we may lack some motivation or inspiration, or we're not listening to our intuition, so our ideas and creativity is being blocked because of that reason. However, excuse me, I don't know why. There may be some vocal cord issues as well with some of you, but the key with the Ace of Wands, it's the opportunity to take action on a creative, passionate, enthusiastic endeavour. That little light bulb going off with that great idea. So at the moment, there's something in your environment that is blocking this, and this being linked to the High Priestess, it could be saying that you need to follow your own higher self's purpose. Look to see and start asking guidance on what your life purpose is and what your soul mission may be, and where your creative spark lies. So your conscious goal for the time period. So here we have a disconnection within the Four of Swords. So yes, so we've been taking the time to think things through. Why we do the things we do, why we are where we are, why we have the habits that we have, why we have the relationships, the people, the job, the home. And Aries energy now is challenging us to take action in changing anything that we may not like, and approach it with the spark that drives you, rather than the mundane needing to pay the bills. Drive yourself with creativity. And with the Four of Swords, we do have two here, so angel number 222 for you Pisces. You could check that out. Now within the Four of Swords, we are withdrawn, we are disconnecting, we are taking time to heal from the Three of Swords energy. And the Three of Swords energy is a heartache, the loss, the rejection, the breakdown of relationships. So that's very good to see that we are consciously looking to disconnect from any past hurts and pains, and to heal from that energy, and possibly take some time out. And if we're listening to our gut instincts, within the High Priestess, the situation here is involving that you realize that you need to put your needs first. Unknown influences is the Six of Cups. So we have Ace 2, 3, Ace 2, 4, 6, 9. So 3, 3. Yeah, 333 or 33 could be a significant number here. Master number 33 or angel number 333. So the unknown influence here is it's either a past memory or a past relationship. Those two go hand in hand really, because when you're thinking about the past, it's a memory, and when it's connected to a relationship in the past, it brings up all those reminiscing and idolizing and romance in the past. And also the unknown influence here could be a soulmate connection, somebody that you've been linked to through childhood or in a past life, and they may be coming forward to offer you something here, and it could be a thank you, a gesture, a kind gesture of gratitude, or a gift for your kindness. That's what I'm hearing. So that's the unknown influences, but also this is saying that there could be strong a karmic lesson linked to your past here, and in the give and take of relationships is what's driving you here, and it's what's blocking your enthusiasm and zest for life, because the underlying energy is being the Nine of Pentacles. We want to feel abundant within ourselves, happy, healthy, and within our environment. And a lot of us are, a lot of Pisces, you do have that stable energy around you. But now it's about the work that we've done on the inside to bring it into the 3D and start manifesting those changes. Past influences is the Two of Cups, yes. And I did feel a decision here. There could possibly be a decision. We have another 2 and we have 11. 11, some of you can be going through a spiritual awakening. Somebody could be connecting with your divine partner. That could be a Cancerian person or a Scorpio. However, the past influence is exactly what the unknown influence. So the unknown influence is something got to do with your soul journey in the past, this lifetime or a previous lifetime, and it's got to do with a connection that you felt with somebody very strongly. This was mutually agreeable connection, so it wasn't unrequited love. You both had the same feelings, you met each other at the same level and expressed your love in the polarities of the give and take. That is the essence of a healthy relationship here. Approaching influences, the Two of Swords. So yes, we have 2, 2, 2, 4. So 2, 2, 2, 2. This is talking about union polarities, and this is the yin and yang, and with the High Priestess being at the heart of the matter, and your you now, it's saying that you're looking at the shadow side. You've got to know your shadow side, or you're getting to know your shadow side, and you're coming to realize how you can cultivate that shadow side and embrace the polarities, and also that we reflect the light rather than the dark, so that when we reflect the light, that's what is reflected back to us rather than the darker energies, because we all have the shadow side. But once we are aware of our shadow side, we can certainly learn and coexist with it, but in a balanced way, and always in a way to have personal growth, and that's represented within the Four of Swords. So the approach and influences being the Two of Swords, and I did feel a decision, and I did feel that there is some sort of hidden information here, and you may be being asked to make a decision, but you don't have all the details, and that's what's blocking the new beginning here. So we need to realize that we can weigh up things in an equal manner, and we can want two things exactly the same. However, we need to look deep within and follow our intuition to know ultimately what direction to go in, and take off the blindfold, open yourself up to the truth of your situation, the truth of the matter at hand, and then we will see those restrictions being removed. So your inner resources or your talent is the sun. Lovely. So here we have Leo, strength, ego, pride, optimism. So yeah, so somehow here the Ace of Wands very much represents the energy of the sun, where we are passionate, enthusiastic. We remember what brought us joy, and we need to tap into our inner strength and not be controlled so much by our ego, but it's our optimism, our enthusiasm, our ability to see the positive in the situation and look for the positives and move towards solutions rather than this is the problem. Systematically saying what your problems are, come up with systematic solutions to overcome those problems. And in this time period between the 13th and the 23rd of May, your inner strength, your inner optimism, your inner drive, your inner knowing here, the things that will get you up out of bed in the morning, those are the things that you need to look at, that will remove this creative block that you may be experiencing at the moment. So how others see you is the Fool energy. So they see you as somebody who might be slightly carefree and a little bit reckless at times. You may be in a period of time where you're doing a lot of you're doing a lot of self-exploring, and that's the High Priest energy, the Four of Swords energy, the Nine of Pentacles energy. So you're looking after yourself, number one, which is awesome. And don't ever let anybody ever tell you that putting yourself and your happiness first isn't the right thing to do. We don't want to intentionally hurt anybody, but we do want to achieve happiness within ourselves first. So people are seeing here that you do have the opportunities to have a clean slate, to move forward with very little baggage, and to go on that journey. And it's a journey of self-discovery more than anything. So getting to know yourself, getting to know your environment, and what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy. And we do have the sun here in the background, and so other people are seeing you as quite, it's either they're seeing you really happy-go-lucky, but it could be the fact that your challenge is here and you're in it, but it is your spark, that's your inner resource this month. So there might be a little bit of reckless energy around you, and people may think that you might need to start listening to your gut instincts more. The dog in this picture represents our gut instincts, that person telling us, you know, it's not, sometimes we can have, it's good to have faith, but we can't be reckless and not look at the direction we're going in all the time. Hopes and or fears. The King of Cups. So yes, I do feel a strong connection with a water sign, and this coming up as the King of Cups. It could be, if you're a male Piscean, this is representative of the female energy. Now, your hopes or fears. The King of Cups is a person that is emotionally stable when he's working from his high vibration. Now, some of us could be hoping that our partners open up to us more, especially if they're a Cancer or a Scorpion person, because we do feel a connection, and there's the underlying influences. So this is soulmate, twin flame energy, and the King of Cups is telling us that we are hoping to have a partner that is emotionally available, that does have does reciprocate our feelings, which is highlighted in the Two of Cups. In our fears, this could be saying that we feel that somebody may be emotionally cut off, or because the Four of Cups passed out, so there may be an emotional disconnect between you and a partner. Now this could be it does feel more romantic based here rather than friendship or co-workers. So we are hoping that our partner will be emotionally available, or that we can be emotionally available to others and be more stable and not allow our emotions, because the King doesn't allow his emotions to fully control his actions. So he also has logic and reason and the passion and the drive. So whichever way this works for you, there is a connection here for sure. It's just following your instincts. Don't be so reckless. And if you want somebody to be emotionally available to you, well then you be emotionally available to you, and you may need to find more creative ways of expressing yourself in that way. Okay, so where can we the Devil energy. So as the outcome card, which is, you know, where we could be heading here. So if we get in, and this could also be somebody that may have alcohol issues, or some other substance abuses, and we're hoping that we can overcome them, or a partner can. Now, with the outcome being the Devil energy, this is the direct, like, look how beautiful this card is, and then we have this card, and then we have this card. So we're always going to be striving for these kind of connecting with someone on a soul level. So as soon as we find ourselves within these relationships or within these situations where we feel bound to somebody through some sort of a necessity, some sort of an addiction or codependency, this is a negative this is really like the only negative card in the whole reading. So I do feel like that the decision here is to release yourself from a codependent situation, or to finally realize why somebody is being codependent, or why you have an addiction. And that's what Aries, Chiron in Aries, Pisces, Chiron and Pisces, and I heard this the other day in a video that I watched, and the example given was like through the Piscean, through Chiron being in Pisces, we're asking ourselves, well, I know I smoke, but why do I smoke? I know I drink, but why do I drink? But now with it going into Aries, Chiron is saying, well, let's take the action to make the changes. So now we're saying, well, I smoke because X, Y, and Z. I drink because X, Y, and Z. And this is bringing this energy to the forefront of your environment to realize that you can release yourself from these toxic, negative, addictive behaviors, addictive people, abusive people, abusive situations. And I do have a little crinkle in my throat, and I do feel it. Learning to express yourselves, please, and use it in a creative way if you do need to do that. And also just remember that be optimistic, remain positive, and this could be just simply saying to you that you may need to rely on somebody for some support in releasing some negative situations, person, people, place, or things in your life, which is really awesome. So overall, Pisces, I do see that it's a really positive energies, a lot of cups, some grounding energies, and 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards here to highlight the energies that are available to us. And as you move through these energies throughout the few weeks and listening to the reading, you can definitely navigate in a better way. So I hope that this helps you in some way throughout the month. Now this does conclude the Celtic Cross section, and now we are going to go ahead and call upon the Ascendant Masters to see which Ascendant Master would like to work with you, and in addition a tree magic oracle message for you for this time period. So if you're not going to stay for those messages, I hope you do have a great month, and I will catch you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. It's so awesome to everyone. Thank you that has subscribed and commented and sent me lovely messages. I really do appreciate them. So now we're going to look to see which Ascendant Master. Okay. So we have the Lady Nadia, or Nada, which way you would like to pronounce it, and it's mother, wife, sister, daughter. Okay, now we're going to go and get a tree magic. So what is the additional messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Some guidance and insight into the 13th to the 23rd of May 2000. Thank you. So it's the Ginkgo tree. Treasures that arrive like gifts from heaven, maybe of the spirit or the earth, and joy is the key words. So we're going to go ahead and read those messages now for you. And the devil energy is also linked to Capricorn. That just came to mind there. So possibly use the new moon energies to release any negative things and look for guidance in how to do that. So the oracle message reads, the issue that you're asking about involves a significant woman in your life, such as your mother, your wife, your girlfriend, your sister or daughter. The first person who comes to mind is correct. Any unhealed feelings that you carry towards this person could be blocking or slowing the manifestation of your dreams. And yes, that is clear within the Ace of Wands as your blockage challenge card. As well as leading to imbalances. This is the perfect time to call upon God, your guides and angels to release any toxins associated with past or present female relationships. So exactly what I just said, and I love the synchronicities of these cards, and it really brings the whole reading together. This process opens the way for healthy relationships with women, including your own feminine energy. Absolutely brilliant, Pisces. So the additional meanings for this card: balance your masculine and feminine energy by practicing giving and receiving on a daily basis. And I did say that in the High Priestess, the yin and yang, and realizing the equal give and take that forms the foundation of the healthy relationships. Be willing to forgive a woman in your life who seems to have hurt you. A female deceased loved one is saying, I love you from heaven. A new relationship with a woman will prove to be very significant. Absolutely beautiful message for you, Pisces. And the Ginkgo tree is number 48. And the message: a rare and fruitful event is forecast for you to treasure, symbolized by the silver fruit, the translation of the Chinese word Yingko or Jinko. The event will be quite extraordinary. Some of you could be meeting your soulmate, your twin flame, your life partner, embarking on a whole new experience here, which is absolutely brilliant. This event will be quite extraordinary because the Jinko is the only surviving member of a species so ancient that its leaf veins predate those found in any other living tree. Fall could bring a spectacular change as the fan-shaped leaves turn from apple gold to brilliant yellow. So right now in Ireland we are in the summer season, May, June, July. So wherever you are in the world, where fall, your autumn time is, this is where you could see a great change. Someone may need to fan the flames of passion, so there could be a connection from the past, as I said before, that you're not aware of that is coming towards you, and it could be this lifetime or another past lifetime connection. Someone may need to fan the flames of passion. The Chinese call the Jinko the godfather, godson tree because it takes 1 or 2 generations to produce fruit. Rich rewards destined for you when the time is ripe, cannot be hastened. And now what I did pick up from there is because this the Chinese call the Jinko the godfather, godson tree, and here we have mother, wife, sister, daughter. So we have the masculine and feminine energies being represented within these cards, and I do feel like the balancing the balancing of the masculine and the feminine energies is the key to our spiritual awakenings and our spiritual enlightenments, because when we can see the shadow and the light, the feminine, the masculine, the yin, the yang, the polarities of life, that's where we can grow and learn the most, which is absolutely brilliant. So thanks so much to everybody who has stayed for the 40 minutes the reading took. I hope you enjoy it, and do hit the subscribe button. I will be offering some free readings coming close to the end of May, and stay tuned to check that out. I hope you have a great month. Take care.